For some questions, we have to decide which of our reagents is in excess. So, for example, let's look at this equation here. I've got some iron reacting with sulfur to make iron sulfide. And let's say the question says I've got 10 grams of iron and I've got 10 grams of sulfur. And they want me to work out how much iron sulfide will I make. Well, the first thing I'll need to work out is how many moles of iron and sulfur do I have. So moles of Fe is going to be the mass over the molar mass of iron, which is going to be 55.8. So if we do that, you should work that out to be 0.179 moles. Okay, how about moles of sulfur? Well, that's going to be 10, but now divided by the molar mass of sulfur, which is 32.1. And that comes to 0.312 moles. So you can see I have got more moles of sulfur than I have of iron, and therefore the sulfur is in excess. So moving forward, if I wanted to calculate the mass of iron sulfide I would produce, I would have to use the moles of iron, this number here, to carry on the calculations, because I will make 0.17 moles of iron sulfide. So let's look at a slightly more difficult example now, and we have got our old favourite, the Haber process. So again, the first thing I'm going to work out is the moles of N2 and H2. So moles of N2 is going to equal 500 divided by the molar mass of nitrogen, which is 28. So 500 divided by 28 gives me 17.9 moles. Okay, so let's do the same and work out the moles of H2. And that's going to equal 250 divided by 2, which gives me 125 moles. So to work out which one is going to be in excess, we have to look at the molar ratio. So I've got 17.9 moles of nitrogen. If we look at the molar ratio here, it is a 1:3 ratio. So I would need 17.9 times 3 moles of hydrogen to react with all of that nitrogen, which comes to 53.7 moles. So it looks like hydrogen is in excess because I've got 125 moles of it, when to react with my 17.9 moles of nitrogen, all I need is 53.7. Right, let's do one more slightly more difficult example. So let's keep the numbers simple. Let's say I've got 5 grams of aluminium and I've got 5 grams of oxygen. So again, let's work out moles of aluminium, first of all, which is going to be the mass divided by the molar mass of aluminium, which is 27. 5 divided by 27 gives me 0.185 moles. Right, so now let's work out our moles of O2. Now it's going to be 5 divided by 32 for the molar mass of oxygen, and that comes to 0.156. Right, so which one is in excess? Well, let's look at aluminium first of all. To react with 0.185 moles of aluminium, I would need to divide that by 4 and times that by 3 to work out the moles of oxygen that I need. So 0.185 divided by 4 times by 3 gives me 0.139 moles. when in fact I only actually need, when in fact I've actually got 0.156 moles here. So for this one, oxygen would be in excess, because to react with 0.185 moles of aluminium, I need 0.139 moles of oxygen, and I've actually got 0.156 moles of oxygen, which is more. So for this one, oxygen is in excess.